Tower Heroes updated for the first time in actual months. We don't count the skins. As you can see on the screen, we already have the new skin, or Royal Bee. This is different than what I'd normally do. I don't normally record the updates. I usually stream them, but today it's on a Tuesday for some reason. Let's see what the maps are like, and let's see all of the nerfs and buffs, because there's a lot. Today I'm gonna be joined with my friend here, and maybe another one. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's take a look at the skins. So that's definitely Volt. That's actually a really cool skin. I don't know what that is. That might be... It's a melee tower. It's holding something. Actually, that might be Scientist. And then the last one's definitely the Beatrice. The new Beatrice. Oh, yeah! Summoners are affected by Discount Dog's ability now. You can put more than one. This is just for easy mode. We're gonna tweak this a bit for hard mode. Oh, Hideaway Hive. Was it always level 35? I'm sure it was. I got Bunny and Fracture. I'm pretty sure they're actually gonna be good now. Let's go easy. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a bit interesting. It's not evenly spaced.
There's dialogue.
Oh, there's no mana share.
Oh, great. That's cool.
I'm glad that they used the mechanic again, but that's... Uh-oh. I'm curious to see Fracture's new range. Also, I just realized this map is, like, really small now. Oh, wait. I need to put down Discount Dog. That would help a lot. Oh, my. I was just about to walk over to them and try and pick up materials.
What do I feel like this is going to be somewhat of a Destiny Dawn situation?
Hopefully, it's not that bad.
Oh, I forgot about that skin.
Yeah, I love the Valentine's Day Discount Dog skin. Mimic?
Remember.
Oh, dude, there's a new Mimic that comes with this, by the way. They redid it. If we had got it first round, that would have been insane.
God, this skin is so cool. We're finally giving Quinn some love.
I'm gonna put all my bunnies over here.
Where would I place Bite on this map?
I don't know. Probably, like... I guess maybe, like, in this corner where you have your Quinn.
Otherwise... I can place down more than one, so...
Otherwise, you just have to split them up like that. Oh, dang, it reaches all the way over there. Yeah, even mediocre range towers, like, have really good reach on this map. Don't let them near me, they're gonna sting me, ah! David, there is a bee, and it's going to sting me. Ah! I want to get one Voca down to see the range. So yeah, that reaches to that corner, all the way to over there. So it doesn't quite have range over the whole map, but Voca basically has range over, like, 95% of it.
That's a big B.
That is a big B. I don't have enough money for a spec boost, so I hope I can get enough by the time it gets over there. Ooh, let me get a cinematic shot of this. Now that is a big B.
I think I'm gonna keep bringing Quinn to this, because...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bunny's damage is 129. I don't remember if that was what it was before, but yeah, that's good. Alright, well... That was that. That was actually really easy. I mean, we were being experimental with what we brought. I think medium mode, we should actually bring stuff that we think will do good. As for what's good, hold on, let me go to the buffs and nerfs. I don't think Scientist is gonna be that good, honestly, because it's so expensive now.
I'm gonna bring Sparks.
Sparks is a very good option. I want to bring Lemonade Cats this time. I'm gonna bring Lure and Voca. Oh, I just looked at the outside of this map. That's actually really cool. We are floating in space if you zoom all the way out. I really like the music, you know. At first, I didn't really care for it too much, but it's grown on me. Oh, that is a fast bee. Okay, it is called Speedy Bee, after all.
Give Quinn a bit more... Okay.
Okay, let's turn auto skip off. Maybe Frank would be a good option. Uh-oh. Lure.
Oh, that's fine.
Wait, I got this. Voca doesn't... Okay, Voca reaches up there, though. It's fine. Go, Voca!
I think I have music turned off.
I turned it up. This music's a banger. I mean, it's not like my favorite theme. There's still Destiny's Dawn, Tidal, Takedown, stuff like that, but it's a good theme. The new Halloween map that I can't remember the name of for the life of me, ever.
Moonlit Manor, I think.
Yeah, I know it had Manor in it. I knew it was a double M.
I mean, if you think about it, this hide truly is hidden away in the vast void of space.
Hey, Random, do you have 1,000 mana that you can totally spare me?
Yeah, totally. I don't even have 1,000.
But it's for Discount Dog.
Okay, I'll just manifest some mana real quick.
Manifest? Alright, new Discount Dog upgrade dropped.
I'm sad I didn't get that skin for Voca.
Oh, it was a gambling one, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a really good skin. I love it. It's like the #1 skin that I... No. Boot Push was the #1 skin that I wanted, but it was like second.
I'm gonna eat that map. Just kidding, I don't like honey.
I love honey.
Discount Dog level 5. The music is always like the peak of every map. Do you think we're safe to put on auto skip now?
Probably.
Okay, well I already enabled it by instinct, so. Uh-oh, stunning. That sounds like a job for Lure. You know, I'm just gonna fully focus on Lure, because clearly we need it for these stupid bee casters. I'm gonna turn off auto skip now. It was too easy, now it's too hard. Okay, I can get 2 more lures down, and then I'm done with the lure.
I'm just focusing on sparks right now.
Good idea. Probably should have done that to begin with. Sparks is good DPS no matter what stage it's on. I never maxed out my lemonade cats.
That's what I was curious about.
Well, you just weren't gonna tell me. Wow.
I love the spark skin so much.
That's probably one of my favorite skins.
She still looks like my sister.
Which one?
My older one.
Yeah, no, Sparks looks like his baby sister.
Yeah.
I don't know what either of them look like.
I don't either,
And
but
you-
that don't look like a baby.
And you
Ew.
never will know what they look like.
No, you should just show everyone. You should actually say your home address on this video right now.
Yeah.
But
It's
I am done with everything. Tell me when you're done upgrading so I can max Spectre.
I think instead of putting Quinn where I did, I'm gonna put Sparks there instead.
I guess it was probably a pretty good thing that I brought lure.
Or else we'd be dead.
Oh, it was 3.4 before and now it's 3. So it's not like a massive difference, but like with the balloon pal additional time, it's like half a second quicker. I guess I'm mainly just curious to see a damage test. You know, that kind of looks like a mega token.
It does. Towerheroes is gonna be in the next hunt event confirmed.
Maybe they were trying to release it at the same time as the hunt and trying to trick us. You saw how they released badges that were like titled T1 and T2 at the same time as the hunt? You know, and how there were 2 badges for each one. You done?
Yeah, been done.
Okay, well now you're not done.
Oh, you're mean.
Yeah, get wrecked, bud. Why don't we just let them wreck it? You know, that's a very good question.
Yeah, Lemonade Cat speaking facts. I mean, it's in their own hive.
Exactly. Is that's not the boss.
That's
That
the-
is the boss. Oh god. That
That's-
looks really cool. Hold on.
That looks cool. It's also kind of terrifying.
You know what it looks like? It's kind of like with the head shaking, it's kind of like Ornate and Demise combined with a bee. I'm going to do a couple
doing-
lore abilities in case it spawns anything.
Okay.
That was really easy, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't have a second phase, it didn't spawn anything, it was really slow.
I want to go back to the lobby just to see what the bear skin is for, and then
Yeah,
after
same.
we've situated a team.
It's for Bebo.
What?
Dude, that's actually a good skin. I actually like that a lot. Oh, there's a new weekly as well. And it's on that map. It uses the new tower. Put Sparks down.
My god, it's gonna take me forever to get enough mana for sparks.
And y'all just turn on auto. Please. Okay. Now that we're actually getting mana, I'm gonna put down a lure here.
Dumpster Child might be saving us a lot of damage.
Yeah, Dumpster Child's a big help here. Although it takes my spot. Or one of our spots. Hello? Hello? Slime King, hello? Okay. Now see, this is why we usually stay more coordinated. Max Slime King pretty much got an 8 times damage boost. Yeah, it was 1 to 8, and it lasts for double the time. But technically, it got a 16 times damage boost. You know, this gets a lot harder with more people. Can't believe this person brought Stella. Like, I like Stella, you know, but usually when you bring Stella, you want to focus your entire strategy on Stella.
And I don't think this is the best net for that.
Yeah, there's like no room to put anything. Those Maitakes at the entrances are helping a lot. We got max discount dog now, so time to actually start upgrading stuff. Can't believe we have 9 health.
I wonder if they'll slowly give all of the maps a revamp.
Maybe. Besides the new one. I guess by then it'll be old. Because like, you know, look at their update schedule. I need to upgrade my lemonade cats. That's what I'm gonna do. Because we seem to be alright. Why would you not upgrade my Take past level 3? It's just straight up better in every feasible way if you upgrade it to level 4. Hey Rose, this guy wants to know what estrogen is. How should I explain it to him?
The opposite of balls.
I don't think you can say that on Roblox. The opposite of ball 2.
Let them figure that out for themselves.
What is ball 2? What is ball 3? The 3rd installment. Ball 4 was peak.
I wonder if they genuinely think we're talking about a game.
Ball the prequel was the best. I heard they were making a Ball S. Ball Massive Edition? What are we talking about anymore?
I don't know. We should make this an actual game.
Yo, everyone watching at home, do you want to see the Ball series drop? That might be something that I could actually like make as a game, because it could literally be anything. The Ball franchise is about to go wild.
This feels a lot easier than the last map.
If medium mode looked that cool, I can't wait for hard mode. I did all my lore abilities. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, my sensitivity. It's like, if people would get out the way. It's like a red wasp. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. It's like medium mode, but cooler looking. Yeah, both are summon or towered, whatever they're called, are going that way. I don't think Slime King's gonna make it. I forgot to spawn it earlier. Balloon Pop Float actually did work.
For once. Why did they, like, lose play?
I don't know.
It
That was...
cost 100, and I have 91.
Dude. Oh my god, the last stage. I can't believe it's only 100. That's like the cheapest tower in the game. Okay, I'm gonna save you from this like hour straight of testing that I did, and I'm just gonna give you a basic rundown of everything. When I tested Buzzer, I really didn't understand how it worked. By itself, Buzzer's not anything too crazy. It's kind of like Beatrice. It's not that much better. But its ability is actually insane and might even be broken. Essentially what the ability does is it doubles the damage of every summon that you have alive. Although that does scale with its HP too, so if it gets hurt before you do the ability, then it won't do as much damage. I think you can see why that would be incredibly overpowered, especially against bosses. If you were to get multiple people to spawn in Slime Kings or Balloon Pal Floats, you could do a lot of damage really fast. And also, if multiple people were to do the Dark Summoner thing, I'm pretty sure it stacks with each ability. It either stacks or there's something to do with the explosion. I don't know. You could do insane damage. Like, I'm talking killing demise in one hit type of damage. I also tested Buzzer with my Take, and I saw Duck Adams' video, and he said that Buzzer does better without my Take, but my testing showed that it did better with my Take, so I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not sure if that's because of the pathing that I used for the testing or what. Haze, I feel like it was a bit unfair with the testing, but with the ones with no range, I feel like it'd be more fair to just let it go to the end of the path and then stop counting it, because you know, obviously different maps have different sizes, and some maps Haze is going to be better because the path is longer, some maps is going to be worse. So if we're just limiting Haze to the path that I set down, it does about 29,000 damage. You know, isn't the best, but for a summoner that's actually pretty good. And not to mention, if you have a longer map, it does upwards of like 50,000 damage. Again, it depends on the map length, it depends on how fast the boss is. Bunny actually got a pretty good glow up. Bunny actually does more damage than Scientist used to before Scientist nerfed. This test, it did about 35,000 damage, where before it did, I think, like 30. In fact, it actually is just under 36,000 damage in this test. Bunny got a lot better. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be meta. It still doesn't have like a super amazing range, but it is still a good range. Also, that requires all of your bunnies to be down as well, so I would say it is a good alternative for like Scientist and Lure and all those guys, because they're really cheap. I'm probably gonna start using Bunny because it's pretty good. Fracture also got a pretty good glow up. I mean, it's not too big of a damage difference. It's only like 3,000 more damage than before. With Fracture having higher range, it could very well be meta now. The only issue that there really is with it is its footprint. I mean, if the damage is there, then the damage is there. Cart Kid, I'm not gonna change the numbers for this one because it's a more traditional summoner. It's not for damage output, it's for crowd control. All I'll say about Cart Kid is that it just overall does more damage than it did before, and it does quite a bit for one of these types of summoners. Wafer unfortunately got nerfed. However, it didn't get nerfed by that much. It was only like a 2,000 damage decrease, so it still is very comparable to stuff like Bunny and Scientist and Fracture. And I just like Wafer, so I will continue to use Wafer. Boca is actually a pretty decent increase in damage. Even though it's still not an insane damage output, you gotta remember that this is splash damage and it's long range. You got something that's doing a lot of damage for a good range to a lot of enemies. Boca is actually like really good now, at least in my opinion, for crowd control. And then it's alright for damage output. Scientist got nerfed heavily in this update. In this damage test, Scientist actually did less damage than Voca. It was only a 2 damage decrease for the final stage, but when you think about it, 2 damage out of 14 is a very significant change, especially when it's like a rapid attacker and not a hard hitter. On top of the cost nerfs, I think they might be trying to shift Scientist out of the meta. And honestly, I'm fine with it because Scientist is in like half of the strategies that exist and I'm ready to use something else. As for if it's still good, I mean, yeah, it still has amazing range. It still has alright damage output. I just really do think that Scientist is going to be shifted out of the meta now. Slime King did get a buff. According to my testing, it got about 2,000 more damage, but you know, this is not going to be the same for every map. The Inferno buff on the last stage is actually like really good. Overall, it's just better now. Kind of like Cart Kid. Not too much to say about it. Keith actually got a pretty good buff this update. It's like damage reduction when it passed through multiple enemies is completely gone now. It can deal with as many enemies as you throw at it and it'll do the same amount of damage to each of them. According to my testing, it's actually not that much worse than Scientist. It might be pretty good for crowd control now. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be better than Frank. I feel like Frank is still going to be better because Frank doesn't have to aim. I don't know. I'm very curious to see how Keith turns out. I feel like if it's a more straight path, Keith might actually be better than Frank, especially since to achieve its highest DPS, you only need 8. Anyways, that's it for the testing. Overall, I think we're going to be seeing a meta shift here. I am curious to see how everything's going to go, and I'm curious to see what new strategies people are going to come out with, especially with Buzzer's ability. I am expecting to see Bleak Baron's duo No Stella sometime soon. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Shadows out.